Hello everybody, this is Refresh, and I'm here to get started with the draft. I'm really tired right now, so I think I'm just going to do the drafting portion and keep the games for tomorrow. So if you want to just see the games, you can come back later tomorrow to check them out, but I'm going to pay my $1,500 and get into what could be the last draft of the Wilds of Eldraine format, because the Lost Caverns of Ixalan are coming out. That's coming out relatively soon, and I'll be doing a bunch of pre-recorded content for that before I come back for live drafts. So we'll see about that. I am looking forward to a change in the format. I know that this format is a little bit limited in terms of the viable color pairs. Like, I've definitely been reduced to ashes every time I play blue and green. So that certainly limits how fun it can be, but I don't draft as frequently as other people, and so I'm still enjoying it. And I don't think it's like a terrible format or anything like that. I'm looking forward to something new though, and I haven't been able to see any of the previews for Caverns of Ixalan, but I'm hoping that it's going to be interesting. I did read the story, which was fun. I'm not taking Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. I don't think that's very good. I like Belligerent and Ash Party Crasher. I'm going to take the 2-drop because it's a little bit more important if you're going to be playing an aggressive deck. These green cards are alright. Gravity Giant's alright. I wish I could take both of these, but I can't. So I take Party Crasher and see if we can roll into white and red. If not, that's fine. Twisted Fealty feels pretty good with that as a second pick. Passing, not much really. That's that I care that much about. I guess Return Triumphant is okay. Edgewall Pack's okay. But yeah, Twisted Fealty is the way to go. Yeah. It's a nice way to end the game. And then here, Stab Wound is nice. I think maybe going into, splashing for Ash is not the worst thing here. Stab Wound is a nice way to deliver a bit more damage, so maybe I'm more black-red. Yeah, I don't think anything else. I guess Bellring Bruiser is a distant pick, but this is fine. Going black-red, splashing for white, or going red-white and splashing for black. Either way, if I can just get the right cards, then that will work out well for me. These are all nice and aggressive cards. And, if you've followed my drafts before, even though I don't think aggression is where I lean towards, I do tend to do well when I draft aggressive decks, so that might be this. Two-Headed Hunter, that's okay. I mean, it's probably better than stockpiling Celebrant for my deck. I am passing, let's see, Flick a Coin, I guess. But yeah, I mean, just giving something double strike can be pretty nasty, especially at instant speed, so I think that is a reasonable pick here. And then, it's a 5/4 at the end. I don't know if I've drafted this before. Wow, those two are really interesting, as a two-headed giant. All right, what do we got? Ooh, I like the Cheeky House Mouse. I am passing the Grand Ball Guest, but this is nice and very aggressive, so I like this on team early here. So we'll take that. I'm passing Feed the Cauldron and Sugar Rush. Feed the Cauldron and Grand Ball Guest are the real two things that I'm really passing, but I think Cheeky House Mouse has enough power early on. Just, you can get through, finish some things off, like Dragon Mantle, and not so much. Discerning Financier is a way to trigger the Celebration effect, so it's not a terrible pick. Nobody's taking Will, and there's a reason for that. Dragon Mantle could be okay, but I don't think I'm in the right deck for that, so we'll take the Financier. I don't love Financier. Ooh, we got another Cheeky House Mouse. I think it's a little better for me than the Financier, but because we just want to be low and aggressive, and that really hits the point for me there. I could take another Two-Headed Hunter. Besotted Knight's a little bit expensive. I could take the Stroke of Midnight just to get rid of a thing, and that might be the way to go. Maybe I'm more white-red. I think I like this for potentially getting more damage, and yeah, maybe Stroke of Midnight is okay, but I don't know, leaving my opponent tokens is not great, so I'm going to take the Hunter here. Hopefully I won't have to, this is more for its combat trick side, and then, at the end game, I might be able to play the big guy, but yeah, we're mostly looking at the combat trick side here. Any slow pickers? Marcus Aurelius, yeah, a little slower. Seventh Son, this Japanese language player. Nobody's like super slow. Nobody's hogging like 5 packs or anything, but you know, Marcus Aurelius was definitely at 4 there. Sometimes I'm at 4 when I get really chatty, so you know, maybe some of these people are. Ooh, Starscream, that's fun. Still Life, Marcus Aurelius. I recognize some of these names. Okay, Japanese language name player is also a bit on the slow side. Okay, we got some cards coming in. Let's see, Agatha. Okay, I guess I'm taking Grabby Giant. Intentional Virtue is better if I have little things. Agatha's rare, mythic, but I'd rather pick a card that's actually going to help me here. Dark Tutelage. I mean, I guess Return Triumphant works for my deck. Probably better than Tuinville Guide. Dark Tutelage is definitely more red. This is decent as well. It's another 5-drop, but I'm going to take the Bespoke Battle Garb and not play it, I think. I'm going to take... It doesn't matter. Leaping Ambush and not play that. And Titanic Growth and not play that. Okay. I don't like this thing that much. Archon's Glory, Edgewell Pack are... Or I guess a Gingerbrute works well in this deck. Just being aggressive and hard to block. And then, you know, I could put things like rolls on Gingerbrute, and then Gingerbrute becomes a way to win. I am passing the end, but I'm very clearly just splashing black if I'm playing black at all. I might not be playing black. So we'll take the Brute here. I wouldn't mind the Archon's Glory. Corvald, I don't think I'll ever play. This is just too slow for the kind of deck that I'm playing. Edgewell Packs of 4. That's a possibility if it comes back around. But we'll take the Brute for now. Virtue of Knowledge I'm not taking. I guess I can take Moment of Valor, Archon's Glory, or Flick a Coin. These are all interesting choices here. I think Flick works. Or actually, Curse Courtier works even better. It's to 2-for-1. We do need to find things that create rolls now. But that is pretty good. Not the Sanctuary, not that. I could take Archon. I could take Sage or Merry Bards. Sage and Merry Bards are probably the more interesting pick here. I'm going to take the 2-drop, I think. Or I could take the Evolving Wilds to splash the Stab Wound. I don't think these are strong enough for me to take them first, so I'll take the Evolving Wilds to splash the Stab Wound for now. And then... see, it looks like my internet stream is getting a little weak. I'm sorry that you might not get the perfect representation of the game right now. Hopefully that's not going to remain the case. Smothering Tithe I do not want. I guess this is a 3-drop. Oh, I like the Harried Spear Guard. That gets in early and hits really hard. We want to be as aggressive as possible, and this fits that pretty well. This is mythic. I mean, this is great in Commander. It's not what we want here. And if Merry Bards or Protective Parents comes around, or Grabby Giant for the matter, any of these would be fine, but we'll take the Spear Guard for now. And then, oh, another Stab Wound, or another Twisted Fealty. Let's see. Or Light Blades. I'm going to take another Stab Wounds, and I'm going to try to splash the Stab Wounds. I think Fealty is also good. Actually, maybe Fealty is more what my deck needs. I don't want to like put too many black cards in here. And Fealty kind of does what I want to do as an aggressive deck. Remove a blocker, smash with that blocker. Charm Clothier. I'm not going to play these two, so yeah, Charm Clothier is the way to go. Yeah, seems cool. I mean, I don't want to play this. In fact, I'm probably not going to because I have all these guys. Griffin Area, I don't want. Picnic Runer could work. Actually, Archon's Glory is probably the way to go because I have to have Power 4 or greater for this to do a thing, and I'm not going to put in a green mana for that. It's either this or Evolving Wilds just so I can really get the Stab Wound going, but I think the Archon's Glory is fine here. And I might not even put the Stab Wound in. Like, we'll just see where I'm at. I do need to get some things to sack. Well, I guess the Bargain can pull off their Curse Courtier too, so I gotta keep an eye out for other Bargain cards. And Twisted Fealty can pull off the Cursed as well, so that's an option. Ooh, we have Cooped Up. That's a good bit of removal. I think I prefer that to the another Archon's Glory, the Tuinville Guide for now. We're not playing. I guess we'll take the Prism. That's a way to maybe get some stuff to sack. We could take another Archon's Glory, but I think taking Flick a Coin is not bad here. I think. Let me see here. Yeah, let's flick. And then here, Archon's Glory, Mary Bards. We'll take the Bards. And then here, we take another Bards. I'm not going to keep all these Bards, right? Probably not. We'll take the green and not play it. Take the Coral Folk and not play it. Alright. Here, Redcap Thief, Archon's Glory, Stockpiling Celebrant. Will the Celebrant do anything for me? I don't really have a lot of cards that I want to rip. I guess I could rip off the Cursed Courtier's thing with this. Do I just take the Restless Spire and try to splash that in? I'm not taking any of these, right? I guess I could do this as a bit of reach, but I don't want to splash that. So I'm really on one of these two, Crystal Grotto or Restless Spire. I guess we can take the Grotto. Yeah, let's take the Grotto. I mean, I kind of have a deck anyways, so it's not like the worst thing. Ooh, Grand Ball Guest. Oh, cut in. We're gonna cut in. Grand Ball Guest is also something I would want, but I think cut in sort of fits my needs right now. Phyrexian Unlife is something I definitely don't want. Hopeful Vigil fits really well. I like that. I'm passing on these two, which I don't feel too bad about. Yeah, okay. I mean, we'd like some more low drops if I could find them. You know, I'd like to cut these Mary Bards if I can. Some Grand Ball Guests or the other mouse, the 3/1 mouse would be great. We've got the Japanese language name player. Taking a little while, but that's fine. I do like cut in. It's a bit of a removal to team up with my cooped up. I don't have any Torch Towers or anything good like that so far. 9 Crescendo is not what I want. I don't want this. Hopeful Vigil, that's fine. Another Hopeful Vigil is fine. Would like some more bargain card effects here. Because I only have the one Archon's Glory right now. So maybe I'll have to keep an eye out for more bargain effects to toss these away. Princess Takes Flight, I like that a lot. I am passing. Yeah, I don't think anything else I care that much about. So Princess Takes Flight. Again, more bargain effects would be good. Hearth Elemental, not as good in this deck. Yeah, Grabby Giant, probably the way to go. Edgewell Pack's okay too. But yeah, I'll take the Giant for here. And then Raid Bombardment, I mean, not really, but I guess Witch's Mark is the way to go here. Yeah, this is for a very specific deck. I like Impact Tremors a little better. Monstrous Rage I do like, but I'm passing a Harried Spear Guard. I think the Monstrous Rage is good enough. And then Red Cap, I guess. Wow, I really did not get there with removal. Do I need to take this to sack a guy? I guess so. I mean, I could use the Moment of Valor as removal. I could use take the Unassuming Sage. I'm not gonna play any of these cards. I'll take this card and not play it. I'll take a Moment of Valor. I probably have too many of these cards. I have way too many cards anyways. So, okay, I gotta make some cuts here. A lot of cuts. Alright, so I didn't get there with the bargain effects, which makes the Hopeful Vigils less good. We are going to cut at least one Moment of Valor. The Princess Takes Flight is not as good without a bargain effect as well. We have Calistel Sword to sack the cards that we steal with Twisted Fealty. We're going to cut one Mary Bards at least. Calistel Sword, I think we're mostly keeping for the fling capacity. Cut in I like. These are fine because they have a game plan on the early side, right? This can get my creatures in, but I don't know if I'll keep them. I mean, do I really need all of these? We'll see. Brute, Monstrous Reach is fine. That makes the Ginger Brute hit. Spear Guard's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. These are good. Return Triumphant. How many creatures do I have? 15. You know, that's not terrible. Witch's Mark. I could probably cut this. Cursed Courtier. I like that. I like this. One Moment of Valor seems good. This seems okay too. Stab Wound. As long as I'm splashing, I guess Stab Wound's fine. Flick. Mary Bards. Do I want these Mary Bards? Ooh. Let's see, how many non-creature creatures do I have? I have 15. Then the Hopeful Vigils are additional creatures. Return Triumphant is kind of a creature too. And most of my creatures are on the smaller side. Do I cut the Bellowing Bruiser? Maybe. I mean, do I cut one of the Twisted Fealties? Stab Wound? Prophetic Prism? Yeah, this is a tricky question here. I guess the Prism's not as good here. I'm splashing for these two, but it's not very proactive, and I'd rather be a little bit more on the proactive side here. So we'll cut the Prism. And then we gotta cut some 3s. We have a lot. So let's see. Cursed Courtier, Discerning Financier, Moment of Valor. Cut that. Cut Flick a Coin, but I think that's pretty good. Maybe I cut the Stab Wound. I mean, that seems bad though, to cut that. It's actually one of the stronger cards I have. Princess Takes Flight is not as good without much way of picking this card back up, and I don't really have many ways of doing that. I have the single Archon's Glory right now, right? I don't have any other way of sacrificing. I don't really have a celebration theme going on, so the Unassuming Siege is less good. We'll probably cut that. Yeah, we'll cut the Princess Takes Flight, mostly because I don't have a way of getting rid of it except for the single Archon's Glory. We have multiple ways of getting rid of the Cursed Courtier, like the Twisted Fealties, the Mary Bard, the Return Triumphant. These are all ways of triggering that, so that's fine. And then let's see, I have a low mana curve here, so I can probably cut a land as well, which I will do. So I only really need to cut 2 more cards here. Yeah, Cooped Up, Return Triumphant, Callous Sellsword, Mary Bards. I like that I can use this on 2 and this on 1. These are 3s, these are 2s. That's a 2. I guess I can cut a Grabby Giant. Cut one of these. Maybe cut a Bellowing Bruiser. And then cut a land. Yeah, cut a land. Let's see, I'm even on white and red, so we'll cut a mountain. And then this is my deck. Do I need both of these swamps? I think so. I mean, I'm mostly playing this for the Burn Together side. The Callous Sellsword side, I guess I still want it as a body, but I don't want to see 2 swamps ever, right? But there's a chance like my opponent can mill. We'll start with 2. Maybe it's wrong. Let me know if you think it's wrong. Let me know if you think I should have went a different way with this build. But that's what I'm doing. So it is a red and white deck with a tiny splash of black for the Callous Sellsword and the Stab Wound. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to open some packs and we'll call it a night here. Pack first, Wilds of Eldraine here. We'll open 1 pack, and we have Gruff Triplets. I don't have to look at anything else in this pack. Gruff Triplets is a ridiculous bomb. I will play green to play Gruff Triplets. I will draft it, and it will be great. That is going to be it from me tonight. Let me know what you thought about the draft in the comments below. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This is Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.